No Lyles versus the NBA, or you can say the whole world. We're going to start from the very beginning of all this controversy, and I'm going to say myself, I love Noah Lyles. I love what he's doing. I don't care what y'all think about this dude. He can talk his shit, and where he became the most hated athlete, I guess you can say. The NBA Finals champions aren't the world champions.
You know, the thing that hurts me the most is that I have to watch the NBA Finals, and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what? The United States? Don't get me wrong. I love the U.S. at times, but that ain't the world. That is not the world. We are the world. We have almost every country out here fighting, thriving, putting on their flag to show that they are represented. There ain't no flags in the NBA.
That's 100% true. The NBA Finals is an American league, or the NBA is an American league. Regardless of how you want to look at it, they're not the world champs. Yes, they have players from all over the world, but they're still playing in one league. It's not like they're playing FIBA or like the Olympics. They're not playing the world.
The Olympic team is world champs. That is when all the Americans bring in their superstars from all these different NBA teams. They bring them over to the Olympics and they compete for the gold medal. For who? For what country?
The United States. And then going outside the United States, you got like Germany with Dennis Schroeder, Franz Wagner. You have France. You got Victor Wet Banana.
We call him that. His name is Victor Wet Banana. And you have Serbia with Jokic,
Bogdanovic. You have all the NBA stars or great players going back to their own country. Australia too, I forgot to mention them. They're all going back to the country to play for the world and against the world. What logic do y'all not understand that the NBA is not the world champions? And let's start off by saying also, in track and field, you have to go against your best nationalists in your event before you get to the world stage. You have to beat your own countrymen in America, Jamaica, Africa. You have to face all of them first before you get to the other best people in the world. As y'all probably know already, a lot of NBA players, they're not like that. Kevin Durant responded. Draymond Green responded. Devin Booker responded. And one person, I guess out of all these people, Giannis, he agreed with no Lyles. But going back, Kevin Durant said somebody helped his brother. Draymond Green said when being smart goes wrong.
It's kind of ironic that Draymond Green, of all people, just said that. Well, didn't just say it, but he was one of the people to say it. But honestly, a lot of NBA players that have responded outside of Giannis really didn't give a rebuttal.
What was your thought process? What did you think about when you heard that?
I wanted to back him up so bad, and he received so much backlash for saying the obvious, but I think some people don't understand it. You can I think it's, I don't know, maybe it's like sorry, how can I say this politely? Maybe that is just like an arrogance thing, I don't think in any other sport you are called the world champions. Like in soccer, which is way bigger than the NBA, right? More popular than the NBA. When they win the Champions League, they say the UEFA Champions League, champions or whatever the case might be. They don't say the world champion. When they win the World Cup, they play against the USA team. They play against the teams around the world, countries around the world. Then they say the world champs. But in the NBA, you say the world champs. For me, I think Manu Ginobili said it the best. I don't know if he ever, maybe I should not be saying this, but I don't know if he ever went public. Like he said that, hey, because they won 2006, Argentina won the World Cup, say, I'm the world champ. You guys are the NBA champs, but I'm the world champ because I went and beat, the Greek team that had beat the USA team, the previous game. I beat the Spanish team. I beat the Brazilian team, so I'm the world champ. But I agree. Like at the end of the day, in order for you to be the world champ, you have to beat the world.
Giannis summed it up perfectly. You have to beat the world. If he said about Manu, if that was true, he beat the world. Spanish team, whatever team he's playing. In the NBA, yes, you're playing against other players from different countries, but most of them are American at the end of the day. So if you want to really put logic in there, that's right there. But on the international teams. An Australian team has all Australian players. The French team has all French players. The German team has all German players. Simply put, now you're playing the world. So
Also, people talk about Noah Lyles. He won. He's a 3-time world champ in 3 different events at the same world champ. Just point that out there.
but somehow y'all people completely ignore the fact that he won in this recent Olympics, the 100 meter, and then in the world championship, he run 3 times. And again, like he said, in 3 different events. But that all goes out the window when he loses and places 3rd.
It's really just hate because it's Noah. Y'all just want to hate because it's Noah. If it's not NFL, if it's not basketball, y'all always shit on all these other sports, trying to make it seem like these, because they're the most popular, that they're the hardest. I think that's the distinguish. Damn, what's the word I'm looking for? There you go. The distinction. There we go. There's a distinction there, that because the NFL and the NBA are the most popular sports, especially in America, in the West, that they're the harder sports to get into or to be accomplished in. When people don't realize that to vault or to jump that high, that many flips into the air and land perfectly without shattering your kneecap is hard as fuck.
Or sprinting at full speed.
Sprinting at full speed to run 100 meters under 10 seconds.
Y'all don't understand how hard that is. But yeah, after the Olympic Games pretty much ended, they resurfaced. This was about maybe a month ago, if I had to guess. But Noah had some comments about attending Anthony Edwards' shoe release. He said, "You want to do what? You want to invite me to an event for a man that hasn't even been to an NBA Finals in a sport that you don't even care about, and to give him a shoe? No disrespect, the man is an amazing athlete. He's having a heck of a year. I love that they saw the insight to give him a shoe because they saw that he was going to be big. All I'm asking is, how could you not see that for me?" Now, there's 2 sides to this. What he did say, he could have dialed it down a little bit. He still gave props to him at the same time. And the other side of this, I do agree. I agree to the point, yeah, as big of an athlete that Noah is becoming, he should get a shoe.
After last year, he should have had a shoe.
He should have gotten a shoe. People are saying, I'm not going to wear a track shoe. Don't fucking wear the track shoe then. It's going to be a running shoe. The side that I agree with is I do think he should get something. He's becoming an athlete. He is bringing eyes to the sport. People want to say, you're not no Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt didn't get no shoe. He does have a shoe. I guess it's not under his name, but Usain Bolt still has something. Noah Lyles is most definitely the biggest athlete since Usain Bolt. Yeah, I know his career is still kicking off and still going, but he's earning his respect. He's earning what he should be getting right now. I'm not saying, oh, he deserves a shoe. He should get a shoe. He's earned it. He's earned the right to do that. And I get it. Noah shouldn't have really said this in the way he said it, and that's what people don't like him about, is because he speaks his mind. But that's what I like about him so much, because he speaks his mind, and everyone is afraid to do that. He's probably the only athlete, probably a few others, but outside of like the main sports, he's the only athlete that can talk, that will talk his shit or to speak his mind. And people hate the truth, and that's what's wrong with the generation. I know I'm going off right now.
I ain't think it's a generation. That's just the world.
And that's just the world, and this is how it is these damn days. And this is how it always been. People are so upset that someone can speak their mind, and I'm so glad that he doesn't feed into that. He feeds y'all, and y'all feed into what he says. And I'm glad he's doing what he does, because again, like I already said, he's bringing eyes onto the sport, whether it's onto him in negative light, so y'all can watch him lose, y'all can watch him win. Regardless, he's doing what he set out to do, and that's to bring eyes to the sport.
And he talking his shit, and he can always back it up. Niggas like Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks talks a lot of shit, and then got traded off of his own team. All the shit that Draymond Green said about Dylan Brooks happened 2 weeks after that interview happened. You talking shit and you can't back it up. I'm not saying Dylan Brooks is a bad player. He's a decent player. He talks a lot of shit, can't back it up. LeBron can talk a lot of shit and he can back it up. Curry talk a lot of shit and he can back it up. There's multiple examples of LeBron being arrogant, multiple examples of Michael Jordan being arrogant. Shit, there were even examples of Usain being arrogant, but because they were quieter, they don't do as much
And more humble, they don't deserve that same type of hate that Noah gets.
Well, it's the status. At some point, you can reach a certain level of status. No, stop worshiping niggas as gods. They're still humans. They're just like me and you. They're just like me and you.
In response to what Noah said about Anthony Edwards' shoe deal, he said, I think how it was said, it was just out of context. I feel like it was something that was weighing on his heart for a long time. He's getting a following since then. He held it down. So the press to him, which is true. There is a picture that I will show that shows Noah Lyles' Instagram followers. And when he said what he said about the NBA, it went up a little bit. Track and field athlete. Track and field, nobody really cared about track and field. So y'all go and hate on track and field and him because he's a track and field athlete. Nobody cares about you. So why you been saying all this shit? You have no right to speak.
And people who say that they don't care about track and field are the same people that don't watch it.
Or haven't even ran it.
Niggas, especially when Usain was in his prime, niggas all over the world knew Usain's name. They love. Other countries, absolutely. Jamaica, they adore track and field. That is just a Western American thing because we have 2 other organizations that supersede track and field to where you really only have to follow it unless like you want to follow it in America. In other countries, that is their sport. I understand that hating can be funny because sometimes it is funny, but y'all don't know where to draw the line.
Josh Hart, after I think he won the 100 meter, he said Noah can talk for life after he won the U.S.'s first gold since 2004, since Justin Gatlin did it.
I feel like for most of these Olympics, I was very patriotic. I wanted Team USA to win gold in
Oh my God!
most every event.
You can save yourself, but just let it slide and just keep it pushing, bro. There's no reason.
Okay, you're right.
There's no reason to do this right now.
You're right.
But if you were going to continue your statement, what would you have said if you were going to?
I really wanted him to lose. Damn, I wanted him to lose, boy. I think this was the first time all of the NBA Twitter like banded together and was just hating. I was hating, and I'm just like, damn. You know what? Respect. I can't even hate anymore.
Josh Hart is one good level-headed dude. He can talk for life. He came out there and showed us he is that dude. He said he's gonna do it, and he said it after the race. America, I told you, I got this. And I was like, he's that fucking nigga now. Y'all can't talk shit, and no one talks shit. I went to the comment section. All I saw was either people being mad that he should have lost, or y'all not saying shit. An NFL star, Tyreek Hill, has also had some shit to say towards Noah Lyles.
Sprinter Noah Lyles. He said that Super Bowl champs should not consider themselves world champions. What do you think of that?
Noah Lyles can't say nothing after what just happened to him. You know what I'm saying? Then he want to come out and pretend like he's sick. I feel like that's like horseradish. So for him to like do that and say that we're not world champions of like our sport, says like, come on, bro, like just speak on what you know about, you know what I'm saying? And that's track.
Would you like to race him when he gets home?
I will beat Noah Lyles.
You think so?
I will beat Noah Lyles.
Like by a lot?
No, I wouldn't beat him by a lot, but I will beat Noah Lyles.
I'd like to see that happen.
And guess what? When I beat him, I'm going to put on a COVID mask.
Oh my God.
And let him know I mean business. Because I do mean business.
Colombian drugs, but she's straight from Decatur. Thought you were Colombian. Are we turning?
Why can't Noah Lyles say nothing when he is a world champion?
Still a 3-time world champ. Again, in the same world champ, he's 3 times and 3 different events, which means if he goes and repeats the same shit next year, that will make 6. Ooh, that will make 6.
And even so, he just won the 100 meter. He won gold.
And Tyreek runs the 100 meter. And he wasn't even top 5 in an NCAAs. But yeah, just top 15.
That's just plain logic. The NFL is mostly Americans. And if we want to put it in that context, we don't really see that many international stars in the NFL. Simple. But now you upset. You just want to hop on the hate train. I can easily, because you're saying the exact same shit that everyone else has been saying. And if he would have tried to run against actual pro athletes, Olympians, his ass torch. And one of the biggest shit talkers of this generation, guys, Stephen A. Smith. Don't get me wrong, I love my boy Stephen A. Smith. He's fucking, it's hilarious. He's funny. But
why would you throw shade on that? Do you have any idea how many international players bless the NBA? Jokic is a 3-time league MVP. Where's he from? Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league. Where's he from? Manu Ginobili for years starred in San Antonio. Where's he from? Joel Embiid is from Cameroon. I mean, when you look at stars that have blessed the NBA, when you look at the fabric of the NBA rosters, you see players from all over the world blessing rosters. That's why they can call themselves world champion. Because the best that the world has to offer in the sport of basketball find themselves participating in NBA competition, Noah Lyles. That's why. So I appreciate Team USA saying, are we world champions now? Thank you very much for doing that.
Blessed to be in the NBA because the NBA gives the most money out of every league out there. That's why they're in the NBA, not because they want to be here. It's simple.
My response to that is not even a complex response. kept saying in the NBA, in the NBA, in the NBA. What does the NBA stand for? What does the acronym stand for? National Basketball Association. So you're coming from other countries to play.
You're playing nationally.
On country.
You're playing nationally against teams that are in one nation. It's because they're, again, we already said this at the start, it's because they are from different countries. Doesn't mean you're still world champion. You haven't played actual teams with their countrymen. But it's the fact that y'all don't understand the marketing aspect of this whole thing in business.
Still a business. Just like the NBA, still a business. All of it's still a business. But no, people don't want to see that. People just want to hate because it's easier to hate than love to understand. Understand and comprehend. Because, y'all can call me whatever, like comprehension skills because of the existence of the internet. Either whether it's intentionally or not, you motherfuckers, y'all dumb. Some of you niggas are dumb as hell. And y'all be dumb, don't care how dumb you are or how dumb you sound. You just want to get a word in. But
yeah, let us know what y'all think about all of this, about what has been happening.
Just persistent.
But yeah, let us know what y'all think. If y'all disagree with us, 'cause I know a lot of y'all do, please comment down below and just give us y'all take. Be thoughtful.
Be productive.
Be productive. Be logical about what you're going to say. Don't be coming in here all mad and upset because we have the minority mindset and viewing this a lot different than a lot of people are.
Speak your truth.
Speak what you think, not because what everyone else is saying. I hope y'all enjoyed us ranting. Hope you got this far in the video. Love us.
I eat your ass in the video.